There are many things in life that you can do, but you cannot do it actively.
You know this guy, right?
Jackson Pollock.
Jackson Pollock, that's right, the drip painter. Okay, he let his mind go blank and his hand go where it wanted. Not deliberate, not random, someplace in between. They called it automatic art.
The point of these types of arts is to create from your subconscious. So to really let go of all your thoughts, which can be very difficult, and just see what comes up.
What if instead of making art without thinking, he said, you know what? I can't paint anything unless I know exactly why I'm doing it. What would have happened? He never would have made a single mark.
We're always attached to outcomes, we're attached to judgments, we are moving because we are doing things out of fear.
The challenge is not to act automatically. It's to find an action that is not automatic, from painting to breathing to talking to fucking to falling in love.
Non-doing. You just watched part of the movie from Ex Machina. I just watched it yesterday and this scene really stood out to me. And in the clip that you just watched, they talk about this duality between your intellect. He tells him, engage your intellect, like turn on your mind. And, you know, on the other side we have nature, we have your intuition and the things that come naturally to you without having you to think about it. You cannot do these things actively. The main point of this video, I would say, is to let go. Wu Wei, which is a Taoist term, also meaning non-doing. And the first line in the Tao Te Ching is that the Tao that can be told isn't the eternal Tao. It means that words are always pointing towards something, but they are not the thing itself. Lao Tzu says that nature doesn't hurry, but yet it accomplishes everything. You can master nature not by conquering it, but by becoming it. So the key idea here of Wu Wei is that if you want to accomplish these things that require non-doing, like falling asleep, falling in love, making art, being yourself, is that it requires the absence of effort. So not trying it will help. So this is also called a counterproductive response. Imagine you have a mosquito bite and your impulse, your response is to scratch it, but you know that this will only make it worse. And there are many things like this, like if you are meditating and you want to have a quiet mind, you're going to force yourself to get all these thoughts out of your mind and it's gonna get even worse. So by getting rid of the effort, it will actually become easier. That's the whole funny paradox about this Wu Wei thing. And it requires massive effort and letting go of outcome, letting go of self-awareness, because all these things inhibit you from moving with flow. And I know I'm not in every situation, I'm not able to do this. Like right now, I'm in front of a camera, stumbling over my words, having to cut out all these parts. And don't think of it as like something that will be easy, because it won't. Like if I would only do things that are easy, I wouldn't be sitting here. And doing this takes so much practice, of course. Like you cannot actively think yourself into being yourself or being relaxed or falling in love, or you know, these things that we always, because of our culture, we are used to actively pursuing stuff. But that doesn't work when it comes to Wu Wei. And there are some things in life that you need to actively chase, and there are some things in life that you can only get by letting go. And that's the whole irony of the whole thing. And once you do, you will be able to get into a certain flow in life. You could call it a flow state, where the thing you are doing is just difficult enough, but also not boring, and you know you can do it, and it just feels good to be in that moment. You actually forget about yourself while you are doing it because you are connecting with the action that you're doing. And that actually made me wonder what it means to be conscious, because one could say consciousness means that you are processing information, but then a computer would also be conscious. And another would say consciousness means that you are self-aware, but when you are in this flow, when you're doing an activity that is just coming natural to you, you are not self-aware, yet we would say that you're conscious. So I might be discussing this in another video. I know that this was something that was kind of different than most of the videos that I make, but I just like to experiment a bit, and I had fun researching this topic. It's been really fascinating to wrap my mind around doing, not doing. I hope that this could be helpful. I wish you the best of luck and just let go.